Hello friends. So here we are going to start with the next topic, that is inverse trigonometric functions. Okay. So in this topic, in the theory part, you are learnt with so many properties and trigonometric formulas. Okay. So to deal with this topic, the base is what? Second year inverse trigonometric, all the properties you should know, and the first year all the trigonometric formulas are required here. Okay. So in the video of this link I will send you with the formulas. Okay, so later you just, when you are going to watch the video, you just go through that formulas also, and then you go through the video, so that will be very helpful for you people. Okay, so let us start with the first question. Okay, which of the following is the principal value branch of cos inverse x? Okay, so this principal value branch is also called as what? Range of the function. Range of the function. Okay, so here might be in the theory exam for 1 mark, it was very important. Okay, that table might be of biated, right? So in that table all the inverse trigonometric functions, their domain and ranges was given, right? So here what is the principal value branch? It means what? What is the range of that cos inverse x function? Okay, cos inverse x. So range for cos inverse x function is what? That is closed interval 0 to pi. Closed interval 0 to pi. Okay, so you just biat that table, so it will be helpful at the time of examination. Okay. Second question, the domain of the function defined by sine inverse of root of x minus 1 is, the options are closed interval 1 2, closed interval minus 1 1, closed interval 0 1, and open interval 0 1. Okay, so here you have to find out the domain of this sine inverse of root of x minus 1. Okay, if they could ask what is the domain of sine inverse x, then we could write the answer is what? Closed interval of minus 1 to plus 1. Closed interval of minus 1 to plus 1. But here it is what? Sine inverse of root of x minus 1. But as we know, what is the domain of that sine inverse x? That is closed interval of minus 1 to plus 1. So therefore this function or this angle, that is, I'll write the solution of second example. So this root of x minus 1 is lies between minus 1 to plus 1. Why? Because the domain of sine inverse x is what? Minus 1 to plus 1, but it is closed interval, therefore it is less than or equal to less than or equals to. Okay, now throughout the equation or throughout the inequality, if I make the square, what will get? Minus 1 square is plus 1, less than or equal to, root get cancel, x minus 1 less than equals to 1 square is 1. Now this minus 1 you transfer to the right hand side, so 1 less than equals to x minus 1, sorry, x less than or equal to 1 plus 1 is 2. So here x lies between what? 1 to 2, but both are having less than or equal to less than equals to, therefore your interval is what? Closed interval 1 2. Closed interval 1 2. So option A will be correct. Third question, if 3 tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equals to pi, then x is equals to, options are 0 1 minus 1 and 1 by 2. 0 1 minus 1 and 1 by 2. Okay, so let us take this condition. Solution of the third question, 3 tan inverse x plus cot inverse x, which is equals to pi. Then they have asked for the value of what? X. Okay, so see here, this 3 tan inverse x, can we write like this? 2 tan inverse x plus tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equals to pi. So this 3 tan inverse x I have splitted as what? 2 tan inverse x plus tan inverse x. But as we know, the inverse trigonometric identities, its value is what? Pi by 2. So 2 tan inverse x plus pi by 2, which is equals to pi. Now this plus pi by 2 transfer to that side, so it is 2 tan inverse x is equals to pi minus pi by 2, or 2 tan inverse x is equals to LCM is 2 here, so 2 into pi, 2 pi minus pi, again it is pi, so it is pi by 2. 2 you transfer to that side, it will divide, so it will divide here, means 2 to the 4, so the answer is pi by 4, right? Now here, or x is equals to tan inverse you transfer to that side, so it becomes what? Tan of pi by 4, or x is equals to tan 45 degrees what? 1. Tan 45 degrees what? 1. So option I think B will be correct. Option B will be correct. Okay. Next, question number 4. If tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, which is equals to 4 by 5, then cot inverse x plus cot inverse y is equals to what? Okay. So they have given the equation is, condition is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equals to 4 pi u by 5u. But what the answer they have asked? Cot inverse x plus cot inverse y value they have asked. Okay. Then how to do this? So let us start with this tan inverse x, means what they have given the condition. So with the help of this condition we will start the solution. Okay. So that is what the condition is given. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equals to what? 4 pi u by 5 they have given. Okay. Again by using the inverse trigonometric properties. Okay. So this tan inverse x, how we write this? This can be written as pi by 2 minus cot inverse x. So this tan inverse x, because again using the inverse trigonometric identity, see here what we know the identity. I'll write here tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equals to pi by 2, is equals to what? Pi by 2, right? Then here we want the value of tan inverse x. So this cot inverse x, if I transfer here, so it becomes what? Minus. So therefore tan inverse x can be written as pi by 2 minus cot inverse x, right? So plus again this tan inverse y can be written as pi by 2 minus cot inverse y, which is equals to 4 pi divided by 5u, right? Now see here this minus cot inverse x minus cot inverse y, from that minus sign I will take out common. What is left then? Cot inverse x plus cot inverse y. Now here pi by 2 plus pi by 2, how much? 2 pi by 2. So 2 get cancelled, so just left with pi, which is equals to 4 pi by 5u. Now this minus of cot inverse x plus cot inverse y as it is, this plus pi transferred to other side, so it is 4 pi by 5u minus pi, okay. So just do the subtraction of that, just see what we get the answer. Okay. So let me rub this. Yeah. So here minus minus of cot inverse x plus cot inverse y as it is. What is the subtraction here? LCM is 5. LCM is 5. So this 5 will multiply, so it becomes 5 pi. 4 pi minus 5 pi. Answer is minus pi. Answer is minus pi. See here, this minus get cancelled. So therefore cot inverse x plus cot inverse y is equals to how much? Pi by 5, is equals to pi by 5. So just let us check whether we have that option. Yeah, so option A will be correct for that. Option A will be correct. Okay. Next we'll see the question number 5. If cos of sin inverse of 2 by 5 plus cos inverse x is equals to 0, then what is the value of x? Options are 1 by 5, 5 by 2, 2 by 5 and 0. Okay. So let us check the solution of that. I'll write that fifth problem condition. Cos of sin inverse of 2 by 5 plus cos inverse x is equals to 0. Now this cos function, it is a normal function. If I transfer to other side, it becomes inverse. So therefore sin inverse of 2 by 5 plus cos inverse x as it is. So this normal function, if I transfer to other side, it becomes cos inverse of 0. Cos inverse of 0. Now here again sin inverse of 2 by 5 plus cos inverse x as it is. Okay. Now here cos inverse of 0, it means what? When we get 0 value in the cos table, that is what? Pi by 2. Pi by 2. Okay. Now if you observe to this condition, okay, so again it is one of the inverse trigonometric identity, right? Sin, suppose this is your x, so sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equals to pi by 2. Okay, but here you just see now what is your x value? 2 by 5. Then suppose in the place of x I am having 2 by 5, then pi by 2 will be the correct answer. Okay, means what? Sin inverse of 2 by 5 plus cos inverse of 2 by 5 is equals to pi by 2, but here it was having x. So therefore if I replace this x with 2 by 5, then answer is what? Pi by 2. Therefore what is the value of x here? 2 by 5. So just check it, do we have that option? Yes, so option C will be correct in this. Next question, if modulus of x less than or equal to 1, okay, then 2 tan inverse x plus sin inverse of 2x divided by 1 plus x square is equals to dash. Okay, options are 4 tan inverse x, 0, pi by 2 and pi. Okay, again even for this example also you have to remember the inverse trigonometric properties, or you can say inverse trigonometric formulas. Okay, if you know it, then this problem is very easy. Okay, so see here, I'll write that condition again. I think 2 tan inverse x plus sin inverse of 2x divided by 1 plus x square. Okay, so this 2 tan inverse x as it is. So this is again one of the formula, or you can say inverse trigonometric property. Okay, it is proved in the theory part. Okay, so its answer is what? That is 2 tan inverse x. So I think if you remember, for 2 tan inverse x there are 3 formulas, right? So among that this is the one. So sin inverse of 2x divided by 1 plus x square is what? 2 tan inverse x. So 2 tan inverse x plus 2 tan inverse x is how much? 4 tan inverse x. Okay, so option A will be correct. Now question number 7, if cos inverse alpha plus cos inverse beta plus cos inverse gamma is equals to 3 pi, then alpha into beta plus gamma plus beta into gamma plus alpha plus gamma into alpha plus beta is what? So after looking at the example, it looks very difficult, okay, because don't know how to solve this. But for this very easy method is there for this. Okay, what they have given the condition, using that condition we can solve this example very easily. Okay, so see, I will take that condition, that is what? Cos inverse alpha plus cos inverse beta plus cos inverse gamma is equals to, they have given what? 3 pi. So this 3 pi can we write like this? That is pi plus pi plus pi. Okay, so again its sum is what? 3 pi only. Just this 3 pi I have written as what? Pi plus pi plus pi. So here we are having the 3 terms. Okay, here also I am having the 3 terms. In between equal sign is there. So we can equate their corresponding elements. Okay, so corresponding elements means what? First element to first element, second to second, third to third. So therefore what we have the expression? So cos inverse alpha is what? Pi. The next cos inverse beta is equals to pi. Next cos inverse gamma is again pi. Okay, now as I told you, so if you transfer normal function to other side, it becomes inverse. Now here it is inverse function. If I transfer this to the other side, it becomes what? Normal function. Therefore alpha is equals to what? Cos pi. Similarly here beta is equals to cos pi. Then again gamma is equals to cos pi. Okay, And what is the value of cos pi? Okay, when you are having cos function with this odd multiple of pi, then always its value will be what? -1. Okay, suppose if it is even multiple of pi, means like 2 pi, 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi and so on, then always that value will be +1. Okay, so here beta is equals to -1 and gamma is equals to -1. So here I got the values of alpha, beta and gamma. Now these values you can substitute in this expression now. Okay, so what is that expression? Alpha is what? -1. Alpha is -1 in bracket, beta plus gamma, beta is -1, even gamma also -1, plus beta, but beta is -1, so plus will become -1 into gamma plus alpha, again -1, okay, plus gamma, but gamma is negative, so -1 into, right, alpha plus beta, again it is -1, so you have to calculate this answer. -1 is -2 into -1, I think it is 2. Again same, -1 it is -2 into -1 is +2, same for that, +2, so answer is 6. So yeah, option D will be correct. Okay, so I hope you have understood all the solutions for this. So if you observe in this all the solutions, what is required? Only the properties are necessary. Okay, and first year trigonometric formulas. Okay, so please pause the video. Hello friends, this is the continuation of the inverse trigonometric function. Okay, so the first question, the value of cot of cos inverse of 7/25 is, options are 25/24, 25/7, 24/25 and 7/24. Okay, so here you have to find out the value of this expression, right? Then what we can do is, here it is not possible to cancel also, right? So how we can simplify this example? Just see now, suppose if I assume, means this inside value is theta, so therefore what will get the expression then? So this theta is equals to cos inverse of, okay, 7/25, okay, or cos inverse you transfer to this side, so it becomes what? Cos theta is equals to 7/25. Okay, now if you want the value of cot, using this cos function, then we have to make use of the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so what we can do is, that is, suppose if I name this A, B and C. So what is the definition of cos theta? That is base upon hypotenuse. So base is 7, hypotenuse is 25. So find this AC using the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so what is that Pythagoras theorem? BC square is equals to AB square plus AC square. So BC is 25. Okay, so I think it is 25 square, which is equals to, okay, AB square, that is 7 square is I'll write 7 square plus AC square. AC we don't know, we have to keep as it is, right? Then what we have, the answer is, that is 25 square is I think 625, which is equals to 49 plus AC square. Okay, 49 you transfer here, 625 minus 49, which is equals to AC square. Okay, then what is the subtraction of this 625 and 49? 15 minus 9, I think it is 6. So 12 minus 5, it is 7. 6 minus 1 is 576. Now that answer is 576, which is equals to AC square. Then what is AC then? AC is equals to I think 24. If you make the square of 24 square is what? 576. Okay, so this AC is 24 now. AC is 24. Now all the three sides we are having. Okay, what value we required? Cot theta. So therefore cot theta is equals to, definition of tan theta is what? Opposite side upon base, right? The definition of cot theta is base upon opposite side. So base upon opposite side, that is 7 upon 24, 7 upon 24. Okay, so option D is correct. Option D is correct. Okay. Second question, that is question number 9. The value of the tan of half into cos inverse of 2 by root 5 is. Okay. Now this is again a little bit complicated question. Okay. So what we can do is, that is, so here again, as we have done the above example, in the same way we will try to simplify this. Okay. So the solution of question number 9, that is what, half into cos inverse of 2 by root 5 is equals to theta, will take, is equals to what, theta, and this 2 will transfer. So cos inverse of 2 by root 5 is equals to 2 theta. I think half will transfer, right? Then cos inverse you transfer. So 2 by root 5 is equals to cos 2 theta, cos 2 theta, or 2 by root 5 is equals to this cos. For this cos 2 theta there are 3 formulas, but I will take 1 minus 2 sin square theta, 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Now this minus term you transfer here, it becomes plus 2 sin square theta, and this plus you transfer to that side, so it is 1 minus 2 upon root 5. Okay, or 2 sin square theta is equals to, here LCM is root 5, so it is root 5 minus 1. Okay, 2 you transfer, it will divide, so that is sin square theta is equals to, okay, what will get, root 5 minus 1 upon 2 root 5, or else you can write separately also, that is sin square theta is equals to root 5 by 2, sorry, here. So when I divide this, I think you left with here 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 root 5, 1 by 2 root 5. Okay, but this is sin square theta. Then what is sin theta? So for sin theta, okay, let me rub this. Yes, so for sin theta you will get what? So sin theta is equals to root of 1 by 2 minus 1 upon 2 root 5, 1 upon 2 root 5. Okay, here we got sin theta. If you know sin, we can find cos theta using trigonometric first identity. Cos square theta is equals to what? 1 minus sin square theta. So 1 minus sin theta is this, sin square theta is what then? 1 by 2 minus 1 upon 2 root 5, means root will get cancel, or which is equals to 1 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 root 5. Okay, or which is equals to, take the LCM of this. How much it is? 2. So 2 ones are 2, 2 minus 1 is 1 plus 1 upon 2 root 5. This is your cos square theta. Then what is the value of cos theta? So cos theta is equals to, okay, it is root of 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 2 root 5. Okay, I think here we got sin theta is root of 1 by 2 minus 1 upon 2 root 5, and here it is plus. Okay, now what we want the value? Tan of this function, but this function I have denoted by what? Theta. So therefore this is what will get? Tan theta. Okay, so therefore tan theta is equals to what? Sin theta upon cos theta. What is sin theta? Okay, sin theta is root of this, cos theta is root of this. So together I will write one root, that is 1 by 2 minus 1 upon 2 root 5 divided by 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 2 root 5. Okay, so here which is equals to, if you take the LCM, what will get here? I think 2 root 5 is the LCM. Okay, then it is root 5 minus 1 divided by, here the LCM is again same, 2 root 5. So it is root 5 plus 1. This will get cancelled, left with root of root phi minus 1 divided by root phi plus 1. But we don't have that answer in this options. Okay, one more part we can do in this. What we can do is we can rationalize this term. We can rationalize this term. So rationalization means what? Whatever the denominator is there, we have to take the conjugate of that. If it is plus, you have to take minus, and that you have to multiply and divide. Here root phi plus 1, then I have to multiply with what? Root phi minus 1 and divide with what? Root phi minus 1. So which is equals to root of, so it is root phi minus 1, root phi minus 1. It will be what? Root phi minus 1 whole square divided by, this is one of the identity, a plus b, a minus b. It is what? A square minus b square. A square means what? Root phi square is 5 minus 1 square is 1. Okay, or which is equals to, if you observe here, this square root and this square get cancelled, left with root phi minus 1 divided by 5 minus 1 is 4, but having a square root, the square root of 4 is what? 2. Okay, so the answer is root phi minus 1 divided by 2. Just check, do we have that option? Yeah, I think root phi minus 1 divided by 2 it is. Okay, I think here what you have taken the LCM is 2 root phi, right? So here root phi is absent, so we have multiplied root phi minus 1. That is correct. Then where we have done with the mistake is cos square theta value is, it is correct. So we have the answer is 1 by 2 plus 2 root phi. Okay, sin theta value is what here? This is 1 by 2 will get correct. Okay, here so here I think we have done the mistake in the sin value. Okay, so see here 2 sin square theta is 1 minus 1 upon root 5. It is correct. Okay, then yes, so here we are done with one mistake here. Okay, so here 1 minus 2 upon root phi is there, right? So when you transfer to the other side, I think it is 2 upon root phi. So similarly, just go on, make the changes here. That is I think this is root phi minus 2, this is root phi minus 2. Okay, so when you get cancel, I think you will get 1 by 2 minus 1 by root phi. So this 2 you will not get, this 2 you will not get, just cancel that 2 from the question. Okay, so I think here you will get root phi minus 2, a root phi plus 2, a root phi minus 2, root phi plus 2. Okay, here also the same. Okay, yes, so the answer of the question number 9 is, that is root phi minus 2 upon 1, so which is equals to root phi minus 2. After the rationalization we got that answer, so option B will be correct. Next question, the value of the sine inverse of cos 33 pi by 5 is. So this type of example already we have done it in the theory exam also. Okay, so that is question number 10. Solution, that is sine inverse of, okay, cos of 33 pi upon 5. See, to find out the value of this, outside is sine inverse function. If to cancel this sine inverse function, inside you should get sine function. Okay, then try to get that. So sine inverse of cos of this 33 pi by 5 can be written as, I think this pi by 5 as it is first. Okay, then I will keep here 6 pi and plus in between. Okay, if I keep this here now, 5 6 are 30, 30 pi plus pi, I think you will get 31. Then I have to make the change here. This will be 3 pi. So 5 6 are 30, 30 plus 3, 33. Okay. Now here sine inverse of, now cos of 6 pi plus 3 pi by 5 is what? So again for this there is a formula. Since cos of 2n pi plus theta will be always cos theta, then therefore this answer is cos theta. Theta is what here? 3 pi by 5. But still we didn't get sine function. Okay, so again we can write this as sine inverse of, so this cos of, okay, this can be written as pi by 2 plus pi by 10. So when you simplify this, you will get the answer is 3 pi by 5. Okay, so which is equals to sine inverse of the cos of 90 plus theta is minus sine theta, is what? Minus sine theta. So it is minus sine of pi by 10. Okay, now again using the inverse trigonometric property, sine inverse of minus x will be what? Minus sine inverse x, but x is what? Sine of pi by 10. Sine inverse sine get cancelled, minus as it is, answer is minus pi by 10. So option D will be correct. Okay, next question number 11, tan of cos inverse of 1 upon 5 root 2 minus sine inverse of 4 upon root 17 is. So options are this. I have marked as D option is correct, but how that D option is correct we have to verify. So for this we will use the formula tan of A minus B formula, tan of A minus B formula. Okay, so what is tan of A minus B formula? I think question number 11. So that is tan A minus tan B, okay, divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B. So to find the value of that, we want the value of tan A and tan B. Tan A we get it from first function, tan B we get it from second function. How to find? So we assumed that tan of A minus B, so A is this. Okay, so let cos inverse of 1 upon 5 root 2 is equals to A, then 1 upon 5 root 2 is equals to cos A. Okay, using this cos A function we have to find out the value of tan A. How to find then? Okay, then you have to use this Pythagoras theorem. So suppose this is A, B, C. Now cos A is 1 upon 5 root 2. What is the definition of cos function? Base upon hypotenuse. So base is 1, hypotenuse is 5 root 2. Then you have to find out this third side. So use the Pythagoras theorem, that is hypotenuse square is equals to other two sides square and their sum. So it is AB square plus AC square. Okay, so BC square is how much? 5 root 2. So it is 5 root 2 square is equals to AB square. It is 1 square plus AC square. We have to find it. So its square is what? 5 square is 25 and root 2 square is 2. So it is 50. 1 square is 1. Transfer here minus 1 is equals to AC square. 50 minus 1 is 49. AC square. Then AC will be what? 7. AC will be what? 7. Therefore tan A value will be what? Opposite side upon base. Opposite side is 7 upon base is 1. So answer is 7. Answer is 7. Now similarly you have to take you have to take sine inverse of 4 upon root 17 is B. Again as I have done it like this, the same part you have to calculate for sine inverse of 4 by root 17 is equals to B. Okay, then you will get from this tan B value. You will get which value? Tan B value, and the tan B value is 4. Tan B value is 4. You just verify that. How we will get that? 4. Okay. Now tan A value and B value to substitute in the formula. Okay. So what is that formula? Tan A minus tan B. So it is 7 minus 4 divided by 1 plus 7 into 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. So this is 7 4s are 28 plus 1 29. So 3 by 29 is the correct answer. 3 by 29 is the correct answer. Okay. Now just take the question number 12. So what the question number 12 is, sine inverse of 2 root 2 upon 3 plus sine inverse of 1 by 3. Okay, see, to find out the answer of that question number 12, we have the standard result. Okay, see, with this video I have given some of the formulas, so you just read those formulas. From that only one formula I am going to use it. Okay, what is that formula? Is sine inverse x plus sine inverse y is equals to sine inverse of x into root of 1 minus y square plus y into root of 1 minus x square. So this formula is there in that inverse trigonometric formulas. Okay, so here your x is what? 2 root 2 upon 3. This is your x. Y is what? 1 upon 3. Just go on substituting. So sine inverse of x is what? 2 root 2 upon 3 under root 1 minus y square. Y is 1 by 3. Y square is 1 by 9 plus y is 1 by 3 under root 1 minus x square. X is this, right? 2 root 2 upon 3. So root 2 square is 2, but 2 square is 4. So 4 2 is 8. 8 upon 9. 3 square is 9 there. Okay. So sine inverse of 2 root 2 upon 3. If I take the LCM is 9. 9 minus 1 is 8. Okay. Plus 1 by 3 into LCM is 9. 9 ones are 9. 9 minus 8 is 1. Okay. So which is equals to sine inverse of 2 root 2 upon 3. Okay. See, square root of 9 is 3, but 8 square root is 2 root 2 plus 1 by 3 as it is into 1 by 3, because root of 1 by 9 is what? 1 by 3. So this is sine inverse of 2 root 2 into 2 root 2. How much? 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8 divided by 9 plus 1 by 9. So it is sine inverse of LCM is 9. So 8 plus 1 is 9. So sine inverse of 9 by 9 is 1. When we get 1 in the sine table, that is pi by 2. So option B will be correct. Okay. Next, question number 13. 2 tan inverse of cos x is equals to tan inverse of 2 cosec x. Then what is the value of x? Again here also we need inverse trigonometric properties only. So here see 2 tan inverse of cos x. Okay, otherwise I will write that expression first. 2 tan inverse of cos x is equals to tan inverse of 2 cosec x, right? So here 2 tan inverse of cos x. So this cos x I will consider as x. Then what will become 2 tan inverse x? See, for 2 tan inverse x there are 3 formulas, but I want it in terms of tan inverse only. Then what is that formula? Is 2 tan inverse x is equals to tan inverse of 2x divided by 1 minus x square. So tan inverse of 2x, x is cos x, 2 cos x divided by 1 minus cos square x, which is equals to tan inverse of 2 as it is. What is the reciprocal of cosec x? Means inverse function, 1 upon sin x. Tan inverse get cancelled. So left with 2 cos x divided by 1 minus cos square x can be written as sin square x, and this is 2 divided by sin x. So 2 get cancelled, sin x, and from this 1 sin x get cancelled, cos upon sin, cot x, and left with 1. Then when we get otherwise you can write like this. So x is equals to cot inverse of 1. When we get 1 in the cot table, that is 45 degree. 45 degree means what? Pi by 4. See, the option B will be correct, that is pi by 4. Okay. Question number 14 now. What the question number 14 is? Sin inverse x plus cos inverse y is equals to 3 pi by 2. Then what is the value of x square plus y square? What is the value of x square plus y square? We will make use of the same condition. Okay. So this is sin inverse x plus cos inverse pi is equals to 3 pi by 2. And this can be written as sin inverse x plus cos inverse y is equals to. So this 3 pi by 2 can be written like this. pi plus pi by 2. If you simplify that, you will get the answer is 3 pi by 2. Okay, now equate the corresponding elements. So sin inverse x is equals to pi, or cos inverse y is equals to pi by 2. Then x is equals to what? Sin pi, and here y is equals to what? Cos pi by 2. What is sin pi value? 0. And what is cos 90 degree? 0. So x is 0, y is 0. If I substitute here, you will get the answer is what? 0. So option A will be correct. Then last question we have to see here. Okay, what is the last question? Is 15 number. Tan of pi by 1 by 8 plus tan of pi by 4 plus tan inverse of 1 by 8. So just slight difference is there, here minus, there it is plus. And how to simplify this? Again here also we have to make use of the trigonometric formula. Okay, so for the question number 15, which formula? Tan of A minus B formula. What is that? Tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B. Okay, so here what is A? A is pi by 4. What is B? B is this complete term, tan inverse of 1 by 8. Substitute in the formula then. Tan A is how much? Pi by 4 minus tan of B. B is what? Tan inverse of 1 by 8 divided by 1 plus tan A, that is tan pi by 4 into tan inverse of 1 by 8. So here tan pi by 4 is 1 minus tan inverse get cancelled, answer is 1 by 8. 1 plus tan pi by 4 is 1 into this, I think it is 1 by 8. So here LCM is 8, so 8 1 is 8, 8 minus 1 is 7 divided by, here also the LCM is 8. Okay, here also the LCM is 8, so 8 1 is 8, 8 plus 1 is 9, so 8 get cancelled, answer is 7 by 9. Answer is 7 by 9 of the first part. Then similarly we have to calculate for the second part. Which formula? Tan of A plus B. So when you calculate for tan of A plus B, you will get the answer is 9 by 7. You will get the answer is 9 by 7. Please you calculate this part using the tan of A plus B formula. Now this values, okay, we have to add it, right? Because we have the formula is what? Tan of A minus B plus tan of A plus B. So tan of A minus B is 7 by 9 plus tan of A plus B is 9 by 7. So LCM is 63. So it will multiply by 7. So it is 49. It will multiply by 9. So it is 81. So answer is, I think, 130 upon 63. So option C will be correct. Okay. So I hope that you understood this, all the examples. Okay. So please go through these problems repeatedly, then only you are going to understood this. Okay, so pause the video to note it down. I'm an icon, man. I'm a girl about a 10. I should fuck her in a